Hello guys, this is ProudPidgezard and welcome to a new series for me. Don't get me wrong, the game has been out for a year, but while on YouTube myself looking to see YouTubers playing the game, I noticed that no one really, since Noska and Wintertooth come out, no one has really done much of the old factions unless they've got the Steel Faith mod. So I thought, why don't I try it with one of the older factions with the Steel Faith, without the Steel Faith mod. So I wasn't sure who to go. I originally said I'll go one of the original four: Empire, Dwarfs, Vampire Counts, or the Greenskins. And to be honest, no one really appealed to me because I haven't played any of them in a while. I've been playing lots of Noska, Wintertooth, Beastmen. I've played Devon Castines, which are the same as the Vampire Counts, I suppose. So I just went for the first one, the Empire. I will just play it in normal. Now you've got Carl Franz, the Emperor. He starts with Halberdiers, Handgunners and the Reichsguard. You've got Balthazar Gelt with the Great Swords, Mortar and Outriders. And you've got Volkmar the Grim with Knights of the Blazing Sun. The Tattersouls, which is a Flagellant's Runa of Renown, and the normal Flagellants. I love the Knights of the Blazing Sun, and the weapon strength and upkeep for Flagellants is amazing, but they're good, but they're not absolutely amazing. But I think I'm going to go with Balthazar Gelt for the fact that you start with a Mortar, Great Swords, and the Outriders are pretty good. So I'll let you watch the introduction.
The drums of war never cease. For the old world lies in great peril. A strong leader is needed to unite the Empire, the greatest of mankind's nations. As gods battle for the world's fate, I make my own humble contribution. In the employ of the newly anointed Emperor. Even now, we make haste to the Emperor's ancestral capital. For the demented Rachnik Spiderclaw leads an attack on Altdorf's walls. My charge is Karl Franz, the true wielder of Gal Maraz. But as he fights to secure his status as Emperor, will his reign strengthen the nation? Or lead it to ruin?
For that slight lag, I'm using fraps. I might change my recording software throughout this campaign because I'm not sure if it is the best. So to defeat an army belonging to the faction in battle, Empire successors. The Empire, I'll just keep that up for a couple of seconds. I know how to play them, so I won't go through that. So first of all, put ProudPidgezard Gelt there. Put 55, that's income from all. How could I not go there? Oh, didn't know you could do that. So I do have a couple of mods in the game. The first one is, I don't know the exact names. What I will do is I will get the exact names and possibly links and put them in the description. Wait 2 seconds. Turn the volume down a bit. Don't know if that helped. Yeah, so I've got the provincial buildings campaigns. I've got the extra skill points. I have, you can conquer any region, so I can conquer the dwarfs, wood elves, and I also have some custom battle mats which I have never used. I just downloaded them for this walkthrough or playthrough, let's play, whatever you want to call it. So ProudPidgezard Gelt, as every Empire army starts with a swordsman, 1 unit of spearmen and a unit of crossbowmen. I have the great swords, which is the elite infantry. You've got outriders, which are pretty good, and the mortar. So Altdorf, I'm not going to build the rally field, but what I will do is build the stables to get the outriders. And I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to recruit 2 units of free company militia and another unit of swordsmen, which leaves me with £1,000, which I will spend on the weaving house. Crooked Moon have moved down already. A lot more factions in it now than what there used to be, which is good though, I like it. I must admit, with all the DLC and the free DLC, and they're attacking me. I have never known them to attack me yet, so it says I should win, which to be honest, if I don't want to, I think I'll just probably quit the full campaign right now and delete my YouTube channel. So they've got 2 swordsmen, 2 spearmen, crossbowmen, but the only problem will be their general. ProudPidgezard Gelt's a wizard, lore and metal, which got a few buffs recently, but still, to be honest, personally I'm not a lover of it. The reason I went ProudPidgezard Gelt is for the good units and the fact that everyone seems to go Karl Franz and Volkmar the Grim, so I thought I'd try something different. But it's not the best, so the general is the only thing not the only thing, the only person I worry about. The rest of them will die easily to my crossbows, my outriders and my mortars. But I had also, which I haven't got yet because it turns back to mine, in order to be able to fend off against the Lord especially. So the load time's taking a couple of minutes due to everything running in the background and the fact that fraps are slower than in a couple of recording software that I could have used. So this episode, I won't edit out this bit since I'm talking through it, but I think the rest of the battles I'll probably just edit this bit out, except for maybe a quick wee minute just explaining what they've got. The gold mask, I wonder what it actually looks like under it. So there we go, 15 winds of magic. So the mortars, I'll put swordsmen, spearmen, great swords, berthas are there. I'll put the archers over at one side and I'll put the outriders there. So we'll just start the battle. And the mortar, oh, they're coming straight to me, perfect. I was going to say sometimes you have to move in a bit. This is me just worked out what all these mean. I know it's high threat and that, but I never realised it was per unit. Like everything's low threat. That's what the threat icons are there. They're red up. There's the mortars. I'm gonna hit the archers so that they've got no skirmish left. The mortars are pretty good. They're not the most accurate, but I like them. especially early on in the game. I think artillery is very key in this game. It makes the enemy come towards you. So there we go, 3 archers, even though it only killed 3 of the crossbowmen. If you look, it's taking about 1,300, so it's taking about a quarter of their actual health away, and it's taking a wee bit around about them. I'll get another 2 volleys in probably before my men start actually fighting. And there we go, that was much better. So I'll just get him to march there, and the crossbowmen will stay back usually to fire, and I was hoping I'd fire a wee bit sooner so I could get them and the swordsmen, which I will get a few. So here's the crossbowmen down to 70. And there we go, we've got everything fine. Outriders are firing here, as are the archers, so that'll probably... The spearmen have got no shields, and the mortars, I may just about get them to rout. And now that they're there, I'll cast a spell in so as they won't move. And this one doesn't account the kills to Balthazar, I don't think. So their general's got 8 kills. Great swords are sitting at 40 already. Balthazar Gelt's spells are going, so archers are firing, but they're just getting obliterated. Outriders, I'm just going to shoot them spearmen down, just in fact I'm not. I don't think they'll rout, they're not shattered but they are routing, and if I come back there's 119 and with low health. So the archers are more effective firing in at the back. As you see, they've just picked up about 20 kills there by 1 volley. And the outriders are the same. They've got guns. And between that and Balthazar Gelt. Now Helmut Ludenhoff has killed 37 men. So my spearmen are going in there to fight too. So put them all fire at will and then put them on and he'll just fire random. And great swords with over 100 kills. That's exactly what I wanted them, they're anti-infantry, which I suppose most of the kind of great sword units are. There's 33 spearmen but 48 swordsmen, so put them there. And the mortars can wait there. Their leaders, that's a routing victory, so I'll just triple the speed because I want my men to actually kill him. And the outriders to get as many kills as possible. I don't know if we're actually going to kill him. Mind you, still got a fair bit to travel. My mortar can just try and get a couple more kills. So experience bars went up there, mortar did pretty well. That's about the only one it did. Swordsmen, they lost a lot of men, haven't killed anyone, but they were fighting the general. So you can't complain at all. And oh, he might die, he's taking quite a beating there. That'll be the great swords mainly. Because the great swords come, if we go to Helmut Ludenhoff and hover over great swords, they've got more armour. Everything else is less obviously because he is a general, but they've got more armour and the melee attack defence isn't that much less, to be honest. Obviously the health will be more just now because he is taking damage, And yep, he's going to fall very soon. And just in case you can hear the noise in the background, that is my little baby. She's with her mum just now, so you might hear a little noise there and then. You maybe didn't hear it, maybe it was just me personally, so apologies for that. 47, 10 and dead. Decisive victory. And what the Great Swordsman up in experience, I missed that. That must have been because he killed the Lord. But except for that, 28 for the Swordsman, which is nothing. That'd be against my Spearman, I think. But anyway, nothing serious damage wise. The Swordsman there will be against the Great Swords probably, and the Spearman. And maybe the Spearman with 3 kills. So 131, 124, 119, 73. Great. Deploy pretty much the same amount of men, so I'll take on the captives and re-heal my troops. So that's me engaged it.
It is important to act quickly if you have any.
Now I have to take Grunberg. Searing Doom. I usually upgrade everything here. Oh, what's this? Ammunition, missile damage for Luminax. 20 research rate. 25 wins a magic reserve. 9 armour plus 9 for the Lord's Army, that's quite good. So I've got the units there. Now Altdorf. The reason I'm not getting a training field is because I'm just going to take Helmgart, so I can build it there. So what have they got? The 3 men, and they've just got your basic whatever the word is I'm trying to think of.
No peace, just war.
They've got a basic don't even know what the word is. Oh, this is a new map. This is one of the custom maps. I think I don't remember this map. Oh, what is it you call them? It's the folk that just stay in the city. Oh, it's gonna annoy me. Garrison. Is it Garrison? I think it's Garrison. Yep. It's just a normal garrison with 2 swordsmen and 3 lots of spearmen. Well, I've got another leader, Wolfram Firth Fiddler, but I've got an extra unit of swordsmen and 2 of the 3 company militia. They're weak against armour, but they're quite good. So they are. They're decent with their sword and vanguard deployment, but they've got pistols. And yes, this must be Helmgart in the background. I'll gamble to get more wins and magic. That's pretty nice. So as I say, I'll put the links in the description. Maybe not the links, but I'll put exactly where I got these in the description. Right, so infantry with great swords there. I'll put the 2 free company militia to that side with the archers here, outriders, the mortar and ProudPidgezard. Now, that's pretty nice. So can you? Oh, you can actually fight in the city. I like that. I must admit, that's a nice touch. It gives the smaller settlements actually something worthwhile really, because I think they've just, as much as I love Warhammer the game, I love tabletop Warhammer as well, don't get me wrong, but as much as I love this game, I think that's what was missing. The fact that the smaller cities, they had no chance, really, because it was just an open battlefield. And they're shooting the 3 company militia. But I'm not taking that much damage because I'm at the top of the range. I'm up hill and I've got trees there. So yep, the outriders are firing. And his crossbowman. Oh, just got absolutely obliterated. These swordsmen and these spearmen I'll take heavy casualties. So I'm just going to charge out. Get him to come back there. And you can use his spell there. And yep, they're shooting them at the back, so they'll get a lot of kills. They'll be shooting them at the back. They're going for my general, I think, actually. But if they get shot from behind from 2 units, yep, you'll be lucky if they can make it that far. The reason I've sent ProudPidgezard into actual battle is because they were going for my mortars. They're trying to silence the mortars. So yep. 59, they get 74, they were fighting hand to hand I suppose. But wow, I just love this custom map, I must admit. How excited to get over a custom map's quite unreal, but... So these outriders, you just come here and fire. And you just come here and fire. The great swords, you just push across, as will the swordsman. And see them doing. And if they're running, just make a line with guns. Into the back of this Rudy Maya. And the leader there's had 36 kills. And there is victory. Now, ProudPidgezard must have went off to chase their infantry. I'll let one more volley off my men go. There's one, and are they firing? No, they're obstructed. I'm just going to end the battle there because it is a city battle, so I'm not going to waste time and try and kill them all because they all die anyway. 101 and 89 from my 2 free company militia units, and everything else just pretty much did randomly even. I lost 124, they lost 560, so pretty good. Just the leader, that's why I need an Empire captain as soon as. He'll be able to maybe not beat the leaders, but at least hold them off so they're not killing 39 men, 50 men every turn. Or at least that's the plan. So decisive victory. Some loot. And I'll occupy.
Wind of Shaman,
And Sigmar's son, and I've captured him.
Your burgeoning realm grows, your
And yep,
eminence.
it will say to me about this,
Sources report that Middenheim is
battle-
sending help to the secessionists.
the Battle of Bloodpine Woods. So level 3. Gold. Jahina's Golden Hounds. I quite like that spell, it's alright. Ah, Carabou's get the pastorals, which I'm going to get rid of just now. And Sigmar's sons are unbreakable, so I'm going to recruit them along with a couple more swordsmen and an F3 company militia, just bolster up my army. Oh, I really should have put ProudPidgezard Gelt in my offices. And Crooked Moon, they just kind of wander about. And I'm friends with some of them here, so I should maybe try and trade with them. So yep, Grunberg. Build a training field and upgrade Grunberg. Launch a training field, 1 turn. 14. I may as well really bolster my forces even more. But first diplomacy before I forget.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord.
You be quiet. Still land trade agreement. So we're at 1600.
I will listen, but my
before
time is short.
we made any trade agreements.
I will listen, but my time is short.
Anybody else? Osland, do you want to
Approach
trade?
and make your offer. But
Oh, that was a non-aggression part that I did there.
I will listen, but my time is short.
You've rejected, that's fine.
Approach and make your offer, but I make...
And so have you, that's fine. And sometimes, yep.
You tread upon Bretonian land. I'll have your will.
Oh, they don't want to trade, that's a surprise. Usually they trade. Kislev, even though we're friendly with them, they never want to do anything. So, 200 for the trade, which is not bad. Altdorf, I'll get the Clothier. And I will bolster my army. Swordsman, I'll get a couple of... Ooh, Pistoliers, perfect. I can only afford 2 of them, that's fine. I was going to say 2 of them and a Spearman, but... Got a wee drink of my juice there. Do 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 do. So we'll move across. I can destroy that one now since that one's there. They've got an army at Helmgart. I think I called Grumburg Helmgart a few times. 11 and he's recruiting. And they've got the base. Is it Garrison? Ah, it was Garrison, perfect. So while I'm moved over there, I will recruit more company, spearmen and then our pistoliers. Pistoliers don't do the most damage, I will admit, but they're pretty good at harassing and keeping men off. I remember one battle I did and I had 2 pistoliers and they each were getting chased by a unit of greatswords each, which were never going to catch them, but it kept the greatswords off the battlefield technically while I mopped up the rest of the army, so it worked. Altdorf, the clay pit for money. Yep, and it lets me trade more, so that'll be nice and handy. I never usually get that unless I've got this mod on that lets me have more buildings. Some mods are quite good, some other ones are OP. Like the increased skill points, I think that's... Oh, I've got a light wizard. Perfect. I may as well put one of my army. I know my leader is a wizard, but having a couple of wizards, let's see what spells get the Burning Gaze. But he can get the Net of Amintok, which is pretty good. Melee defense armor, unbreakable, a vortex and speed and melee attack. It's pretty good, I must admit. So he's recruited more men. And Grunberg, so unlock that and get the Plasterfoods just now. I don't think anyone will attack me there because I'm friends with the 3 different, I don't know, technically the Empire factions, or is it just men and I'm the Empire? I don't know. I think it's technically Empire factions. Yep, and that'll get upgraded. So he's got 16 units.
I am ready. Are you?
So yep, so he's got Spearman, Swordsman, Hans Zittler again, I think that was the first one we fought against. Crossbowmen, some company militia, and oh, some spearman shields and some more crossbows. But it says we should win and I don't fancy waiting anyway. So so let's fight the battle. So I meant to check the actual battlefield. Now will it let me kinda see it? Yep. Ah right, so there's don't think that they're towers, but I'll just start to play. That looks like it's separate kind of little choke points, and it's on a nice wee hill. Pretty should be okay to defend. But if I put that there, it should be there for them. And I'll hide them there. Put Sigmar's sons in front of it. The Pistoliers, can I go there? No, I can't. Pistoliers can hide in there with the Outriders. My main infantry line will be here, and I'm going to have great swords hidden there. That's what I'm going for. And yep, they're all up that side. So I'm going to try and be sneaky. Now the mortar, I'm going to tell him to fire in here because they're all clustered up there. And they'll pop out there. If the mortar can fire there, I think it will get quite a lot of kills. Now is that some there yet? Let's see. Because they are all bunched up. 3. Mind you, it's not the kills, it's the health that I want to do more damage to at the beginning. So if he comes round he goes round that way, and they're all getting shot to pieces. Yeah, so we've got a few crossbowmen, that's oh, have I got a power reserve and a charge rate? So great swords get into battle. Sigmar's sons are going to stay there. The Pistoliers are going in there to capture that settlement. Because I didn't think I'd actually get up here. Bum. So are they capturing it? Yep. So you need to do a spell there. And I think this one, oh, how far does it need to move? It doesn't actually say. Oh, that's because he's casting it, that'd be why. And yep, this counts up kills. And he can do a damaging spell there too. So he's got 6. ProudPidgezard Gelt's got 89. Do that and get some, try and get some more Winds of Magic in. So yeah, Immortals 101 kills. Perfect. How's the Pistoliers doing? Just as I expected. 17 seconds till I can do that one again. So yeah, I've nearly captured this victory point. I don't think I've ever won a battle by actually capturing the victory point. And he's fighting. And the spearman can come back here. I thought I had a spearman with shields. Ah, they're getting shot at as well, that's the problem. Because I was going to say, I thought I would have been able to win that, but yeah, I don't think I'm actually going to capture this now. If I stand at the side of it there, I will win through numbers, maybe. It's saying I'm controlling it, but that must not be how to actually win this fight. And Sigmar's sons just can kind of fight now. The leaders get 67 kills here.
Swordman, ready for war. I am supreme. Get them! What?
So what about men? Oh, my outriders are here. My outriders are back. So that was a, to be honest, don't use your pistols the way I just did. Please don't, that's an absolute waste. Great swords with 113 kills. Now they're all just about routing here. Why am I, why did... So if I turn around and hit them... Are they shattered? Yep. Now, I thought that victory point would have helped. It just gives you a leadership bonus, which I thought it might have shown. Nope. So I'll just end the battle here. Still got, what, 900 men left, so I lost half my army. Pyrrhic victory, I wouldn't say so, I still had quite a lot of men left. It was the bad use of my cavalry. You can see my units that paid off. Crossbowmen, 1 unit my swordsmen, great swords, 2 units of my free company militia, my mortar got 194 kills. And it's not just the kills, I don't know how much health damage it did as well, because that seems to tear through their health. And then other units 20 kills, 90, 54. So we'll occupy it.
Alright.
And Helmgart would start with that, wouldn't it? So I'll upgrade it right away. And I can upgrade myself 30 armour and 8 leadership, minus 30 armour. I think we'll go with that. And we'll spend a couple of turns there to heal up my troops. Let's see if I can...
Sigmar's sons.
trade with
I
Bretonia.
am King Leoncoeur.
Perfect. There's more trading. Oh, you can't actually negotiate. I was going to see if we can maybe confederate with them.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what?
Nothing. And nothing nowhere else. That's fine. The light wizard done okay. We're getting 36 kills, I think it was. But ProudPidgezard Gelt. Oh, no, the beastman.
My lord, a rival power desires
Yep, I'll ally with Stirland. Non-aggression with Reikland, that's fine. That means that my east side will be safe now. Dwarfs and Barak Var. Be gone. Who's this? Kazrak. No, he's not got much men. No, I'll do the weaving house. And I can upgrade my pottery maker. So I'll attack him. And to be honest, there's no point in me fighting this battle. Yep, decisive victory. Bristol here's did a lot better. So rank gain, so I'll kill the captors. And we've got a new regiment around. We'll go in here. Kill the remnants of them.
Very well, I'll move.
And move back to Helmgart. ProudPidgezard Gelt will get a Plague of Rust. Yep. And the other wizard, Shem's Burning Gaze. Upgrade it. Next we'll probably get the Native Ammon Talk. It's really good, especially if you're going to use the Golden Hounds. Oh, I can research now, so I'll research State Troop Sergeants get unit experience +2 for Empire Infantry. And to be honest, that's been about 40 minutes for this episode. Nothing else to do here. So I will wrap this episode up here. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and when you do subscribe, please do hit the bell button.